Here Farming 2018. We're gonna do something real quick, record for a little bit live. I'm gonna try and start up a new game here. Comment here or one of my other videos if you want to see this continue, or if I should just do this in my own leisure whenever I have time, if I ever have time. But we're gonna start ourselves with $25,000. And we're only going to breed cows in work class 4 and class 5 fields. So the real crap fields we're going to do. So basically they're just going to be for grass or straw, more or less. But here's all the starting equipment as normal. First thing I think we're going to do is we're going to have a land auction. And we're going to sell off some, how do you do it again? I'm going to sell the fields that you start off with. I think you got to do it through the tablet. Yeah, you got to do it through the tablet. It's not materials. Oh, there, yeah, so go to buildings, okay, so fields. Alright, so yes, we're going to want to sell that for... Sell it? Are you sure you want to... oh, 21 grand, it looks like it said, okay. And sell this one for $52.50. Alright, now we're up to $52,000. $52.75. This is probably going to be tricky. I'm probably going to go broke real quick. I'm sitting there trying to start the tractor like Farming Simulator. Alright, so I guess first things first, let's see if we have enough money to buy cows. I think it's $40,000 just for the thing. So we could run into a problem because we've not enough money to buy a field and then won't be able to feed them. Oh good, it's only 25 grand, okay. Alright, so let's start off by buying a cow shed. Then we're going to need some cows. I'm just going to buy 2 right now. Just because I don't know how much money I'm going to need for fields and such. So let's get 2 cows. 2 baby calves. What's up, little baby cow? Moo. Alright, so now they're probably going to want some food. And I don't have anything yet, so they're going to have to get the prepared fodder. So let's, how much is max? 2,400 bucks, okay. So let's just fill them up for now, because I have no other way of feeding them. Now we got, how much money do we got? 24 grand. Not very much. And then I think the next thing we're going to do... I think, even though I love this tractor, I think we might trade that up for the Landini Trekker if we can, because the Trekker can do work as well. So, can it pull... Blah blah blah, compel light tractor, medium, okay, yeah, so Caterpillar can pull the trailers too, okay. That's all we really needed to see, kind of. But how much are the tractors? Ooh, that's 30 grand, so that's not gonna happen. Not yet, at least. So then I guess the next course of action is we're going to need a front loader and stuff. So we're going to grab the weight, because we're probably actually... They have a special rear weight. I don't know if I can... They have a special rear weight, so I don't even know if you can hook up to that anyway. I can't remember. So let's pick this thing up. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Take this with us so we can sell the weight too. Make sure when we got time we can pick up all the gemstones because we're going to need that money. So $24,000. This is going to be tricky. But at least the cows have food for a while. I can probably ignore the food for 3-4 days. So we gotta find some fields. Start planting some stuff, and we're gonna need mowers and everything too. Probably should have started with more than 25 grand. Alright, so I keep on wanting to turn off the tractor, but it does it automatically. So we're gonna need a front loader. This is, I think it's this one because it's smaller. Oh wait, 150? Yeah, 150 because it's a smaller tractor. $4 grand. Yikes. So we're gonna need that. We're gonna need all this stuff really, but do we need to buy it now? We're gonna need a bucket. Yeah, that's a little bit bigger. That's 2,500 bucks. And then we're gonna need some sort of bale grabbing mechanism. That's for blah blah blah. Yeah, that's for rear loader. So here's the rear weight, I think. That's got to be the rear one. Oops. So we'll buy one of those. We'll buy... I'm going to run out of money real quick. And we kind of don't need this stuff yet. I need a mower more than I need this stuff. Where's mowers at? I forgot. Yeah, down here. Don't we have just, I think there's just like a single one. Maybe not. I could use one of these crazy ones. So we're gonna need a mower. We're gonna need a baler. That's too much right now. So that could be a problem. That's what, windrower? Yeah, we don't need a windrower. We need a tedder. Where's the tedder? Do they have a tedder? I thought they did. I guess I'm gonna have to figure out how to play this game again. So I guess there is no hay. Hey, there's no hay. Alright, so what do we got so far? We should have a front loader. We should. Oh, I forgot to sell the weight though. Get ourselves started with rear weight. Pick up our front loader. Probably should help if I pick it up from the right angle. And we probably should have checked how much fields cost first, because I already know we're not going to be able to afford a field now, and it's going to be haunting me that I sold that, what the heck? Oh, there, okay. It's like I know this thing can pick it up. What's going on? Leave that mower for here, I guess, for now. And then sell the weight. Selling machine. No, 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 no. Yes. Alright, so that's that. We might as well get one of the doohickeys. What's gonna come first? Manure? We're gonna need bales first, so. Probably. I'm gonna get this one. Oops. Apparently it's gonna stick it straight to my shed instead of dropping it off here. I don't know why I did that. Give me that. Oops. Oops. One. So we got 3 days before those calves or cows and start making us milk and manure and all that stuff. Manure is not worth very much, and I don't typically use it for fertilizer, but a couple extra grand here and there. Too bad you can't jump in this game. I need a mixing wagon too. Wow. Can't you tilt it? I thought you could tilt it. It says you can, but there we go. I gotta figure out how to close it again. There we go. Drop this up over here somewhere. How much money we got now? 14 grand? Not very much. Actually, I guess I don't even need to drop it off. Let's get the truck. See how much money we're gonna need for some fields. Let's go this way. And they're gonna be kind of spread far apart. Very far apart. Because I guess thankfully because they're not worth anything. There's not very many of them. I never bought them though, so I'm gonna have to find them all. Doesn't it? I don't think it tells you just by driving on it. You actually have to even go in to buy Class 1. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good one. There's one over here by the railroad tracks, I know that. And obviously it's going to be a grain one, not a potato one. Over here. One of these fields are crap. Oh, you might be able to tell just by the color. How they look shitty like this. Class 6. Wow. I didn't know they went that bad. So 7 grand. Let's at least get one field going. So yeah, let's buy that one. I didn't pay attention. I know it's a grain field because I've worked it before, but I think this is... Is this a potato field? Yeah, root class, so we don't want this one. We might have to come back for it though. And just plant whatever we want on them. Actually, we probably should. It's not like you can't plant whatever you want to. I'm just gonna get a crappy yield. Not like I'm not already gonna get a crappy yield. And then we'd have 2 fields right on top of each other. So we're gonna buy this even though it's supposed to be a for potatoes. That's about it, because now we have like $1,000. So now it's time to get to work. And unfortunately we have no money to pay a worker, so we're gonna have to do it. I don't know how I feel about plowing. Ooh! I totally meant to do that. So we're probably gonna have to sell that little guy too, at least for now. And just work the death out of that one tractor we have. Because we're gonna need the money, because we're gonna need a mower and stuff like that. Or not a mower, but the mixing wagon and whatnot, so let's sell this guy too. Yeah, I'm gonna be so sad to see you go. Guess we'll get some money from that. And then, what else? We're gonna need like a silo trap and all that stuff. Cows are probably gonna be getting prepared fodder for a while, so this could go south real quick. But that's why it's a challenge. Should sell a truck too. But they don't have like a some like cheap little, well, this thing's kind of cheap, but we can't sell like the tractor because, well, I guess we could. How much is the truck worth? We could sell the truck and just drive this thing around, but because the truck's not going to be any use with cows or anything else. This thing at least can pull a trailer. Can it hook up to, I think it can hook up to the mower too. Wait a minute. We might change our plans. I can't remember. I thought I remember mowing with this thing before. I should just look in the shop and I'll tell you, but... Oop. Okay. Will it work? Yep. Stop working. Raise the box. Okay then. I guess we're gonna sell the truck. Because it's not like we don't need fertilizer bags or anything for the cows. They don't give us eggs, so we don't need the pickup bed for anything, and they can't hook up the trailers. So I guess it would make more sense to sell this than it would the tractor. Because I guess that little tractor can at least do something. You can pull the little trailers and make it a mow. Cool. I just knew it couldn't plow. We're going to leave it right there for you guys. How do you feel about that? Alright. That should be a pretty good amount of money too. $18,000. Alright, so now we got $20,000. Alright, what else are we gonna need? We don't really need loaders or weights anymore. Yeah, we do. We need a poo-poo shovel. I'm gonna hold off on that first though. How much are like the mixing wagons? $13,001, so we could afford one of those, okay. Mixer wagon, blah 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 blah. Then there's a loading wagon. We're gonna get a baler though probably, so we won't need the loading wagon anymore. This is bale wrapper, 6,500 bucks. Baler. Well, we'll need the baler before we need the mixer wagon. Because we can't do anything with the mixer wagon without the baler, so... this is another baler wrapper. Okay, so let's get a baler, actually. That's the only one, right? It's not like you have multiple choices in this game. Alright, so now we're down to 7 grand. We actually could get a wrapper. Just barely. We gotta be able to afford seed and stuff too, though. We're in trouble. Tag, you're it. And you don't have to own the land to like mow grass, but I think I'm gonna try and stick to just mowing my fields. Or maybe the property surrounding my fields. We'll see. Because you can get a boat ton of grass just driving around the whole map and mowing the whole map. Want to make silage? Actually, you can't even make silage in the bunkers. I think the bunkers just strictly hold grass. I can't remember. Maybe we'll have to investigate that again, because it's been a while and I didn't typically do a lot of cows. So let's get this guy down there. Basically, I'm just going to get set up. See if anyone's interested, or if I'm just going to challenge myself. So we got the mower. I'm going to stick this out here for now until we rearrange everything. So detach. Oops, I forgot about that. It unfolds. You got to unfold it to detach. That's why we're going to keep it out there. Alright, so where's that other guy? Drop your weight and your stuff and get plowing, fool. We'll hide that in the bushes there. Couldn't remember if you had a switch, because I think you can detach the whole thing somehow. So pick up the plow, because we can't do anything with those fields until they're ready. Let us go far away from our farm. I'm gonna have to learn how to play this again. Yeah, there must not be any hay. It's just grass, and straw, and silage for the mixing wagon. They use the silage instead of hay. Then we're gonna have to find all the other fields. I don't ever use the markers. Maybe that's what I use the marker for. There's another one behind, like the rock formation, kind of by the orchard on this side of the map. But we're broke. No more fields. Especially since money-wise, these things don't make anything. And one of them we're even going to be planting the wrong crop. So we'll see what that looks like for the in the tablet. What else do we need to do? Anything? So one of these I'm going to plant grass, and one I'm going to plant whatever. Something that gives us straw, which is all the crops, so it doesn't really matter. And they typically, and I can't rotate it. I shouldn't have done that. I'll unfold it. Let's get going. Oh yeah. Make sure my loader's not dragging because I just lowered that. Here we go. We're obviously not going to be able to afford fertilizer or water or spraying or anything yet, so these are just going to be plain Jane. And I'm just going to do circles. Do laps until it gets smaller and smaller. $8 grand. I might have enough to pay somebody. I'll pay him on that field. Get one done and then have him do the other while I'm working on one of them. Because I can't do anything with that field yet, so until it's plowed. As we saw in my test, yes, you do have to plow, so this will be a good way to test now, though, like after a couple, if you have to do it every time. Or if after the initial one you don't have to do it anymore for a couple harvests. I don't feel like reading. So we'll put grass on this one. Maybe that will count as a root crop. We'll put barley or something on the other. Barley or rye, or I can't remember. Yeah, I think rye. Barley, rye, wheat, I think is what we got. Try not to screw this up. Of course, we can't do anything. We only do have the one tractor, so it's not like I can cultivate this field while he's plowing another one. Because that little tractor won't run the cultivator. I'm pretty sure. We'll have to check what the shop says. Probably gonna have to tell the cows immediately. As soon as I turn into cows. we'll see. Can't do that because we need milk. Milk is what makes you money. And the cows, but if we sell them right away, it won't be enough to get any more. So it'll be pointless. Get them to produce something first. What time is it in game? Oh, it's early. I made sure to slow down time as soon as it started, so it usually always starts you at 24 speed time. It's like, no thanks. I got a lot of work to do. You should be able to plow faster on fields that are lower class. Well, then again, maybe not, maybe slower, because they're probably digging through deeper because they're crappy. So I guess it makes more sense the other way. You tell me, I'm not a farmer. I would imagine it's probably much more compacted soil and dry soil and hard like a rock, so you probably would plow slower. Yeah, break it. Yeah, we're getting close. I guess not. It says only 35%, but what are we getting? 5% a run. Close to. See, I will mow all this grass around here. Because this will be surrounding our field. Of course, how am I going to transport the bales too? One by one. I'm gonna go in red immediately. I don't want to take out alone though. It's like, I'm broke, game over. You lose. I suppose I could have gotten rid of him and gotten a Landini tracker. I don't know how much money we'll get for this guy though. But no, because that one can't run everything. Can't do the baler. We need this one. I hate plowing. Check real quick when we get to the end of this what power the cultivator requires. Because if it's something light, then we will, cultivation, cultivator, blah blah, tractor, heavy, caterpillar, light, tractor, medium. Nope. You lose, little guy. You cannot cultivate. I didn't think so. We're just gonna abuse the living heck out of this guy. So yeah, that means I can't. We'll probably just have to do one field at a time or something. Because we can't cultivate with anybody else. Or plow. So one at a time. Suppose we start on the wrong field though, because we need a crop growing first, even though it's only going to get us like $1,000. It's kind of a waste of time. Grass don't give us money. We gotta start collecting a stockpile for our animals. I can't remember if you can feed the cows individual types, like just grass or just silage or just, well, I hope not just straw, but because you can go in the middle of the building and feed them too, so that's, you bring like the loading wagon in there and dump the food out. Well, not the mixer wagon. But I can't remember if it has to be TMR or if it can be anything. Because then you could just put straight grass in it. It would just be the same, like Farming Simulator, they just don't produce as much. Alright, almost done at least plowing. Then we gotta go all the way back and grab the cultivator. Zoom's way too far out. Field number 19, I think it is. I am zoomed all the way in. Alright, by day 3 I'll be broke. I don't think this is going to win the 30-day challenge. You never know. Cows can make you some money. And we can't afford like an animal trailer yet either, so we'll be losing money that way. I think the cheapest one's 10 grand. Probably finish plowing this and go get the cultivator. Bring that over here. And then that might be the end of it. Overwrite one of my save games and get another one going. Another one bites the dust. It says it's sunny, but alright, one more time. One more pass. Then we can plant some grass. Oh shoot, that's also like a camera if you can I'm pretty sure you lose all the seeds that's in your seeder when you switch crops. Because you can't drop them anywhere. Or unload it anyhow. And we'll see, I guess. Alright, let's go get the cultivator. Yeah, it's like a rock field there, you can't go straight through. And the barriers. Alright, so this is, well, it's not like I can afford it anyway. We'll have to go up in the drone and find out. Because I don't want to stop at every single field and check them. You would have thought by now, with as much as I played this game in the past, that it would have mapped out the fields or something. I thought about doing that, but I think I started and then I just stopped. Because I was trying to do another game where I was buying only the class 1 and 2 fields, so. Which is quite a few though. Slow. This is the slowest 21 miles an hour ever. That's like a class 2. And it's potato, so we don't want it. We want this. How them calves? How you doing, guys? Pretty good, I guess. So I'll drive on over there then. Probably bid you guys a fair do. Maybe go find one more field, see how much it is. Because I know where at least one more is. So maybe we'll drive up there in the ultra slow little guy, and then we'll stop. Just to look, at least to see how much that field is. I like running over all the signs. Half the time we land on the tractor and then I take them down the road somewhere. That's even better. And I know the, yeah, they stop when you go in here though. Like the plow takes, heavy, Caterpillar light, yeah, tractor medium. That little tractor can't do any work other than pulling trailers and mowing, and but I mean even that though comes in handy. I use the hell out of it. Fertilizing, small potato thingy. Alright, so speaking of which, let's get in this guy. Take a short drive, long drive, on up to another one of the fields. See how much it is. Crazy. Okay, that's none of those. Possibly one of these up here, I can't remember. But then past the rocks there's one over there. It's a small field, it's like a class 5. There's another one of gemstones up there, I think. I thought I just saw one. Maybe not. Check these fields real quick. This is kind of a grabby field. Class 4, okay. But it's $33,000 because it's how many acres? 7 acres. Okay, so we'll have to remember this one. That's a class 4, so that counts. And it is grain, and it's fun, because then the bales go rolling down the hill. Class 2, yeah, I thought this one was pretty decent, so nope. I don't think either one of those fields down there work. It's probably going to be just enough fields. There's probably not very many fields. There'll be, I have a couple for grass and a couple for a crop to make a tiny bit of money on the side of selling cows and milk. So, we'll see. Maybe we'll prevail. Okay, so not this one. What is it anyway, though? Oh yeah, that's the... that's the 340... the unnecessary field. Yeah, see, like, up to, like, 50 or so at least, the gemstones are like that. Yeah, this field. Yeah, so you probably are going to be able to tell by the color of the field. It's only $5 grand. We might need to buy this one. Do we want to waste our money now? Yes. So we're going to buy this field too. This is a field that I used for grass before, so... There, now we got 3 fields. Sweet. So we can plant two grass fields and 1 crop field. Make grass on one and make silage on another. Like I said, that's the only problem though. They're going to be spread pretty far apart probably. All our fields. So, thank you guys for watching. Please comment. It's typically people watch it later, so please comment if you want to see this series challenge continue of just doing cows in class 4 and 5 fields. So I bid you fair do. Goodbye.